cable that just, this connects to the iPad. I open Twisted Wave and I'm able to record, as simple as that. However, like I mentioned before, it's all about the environment in which you record. And I have a little makeshift booth at my mom and dad's house. We took a little closet. My parents are awesome, and they let me, my husband actually like put a bunch of insulation, and he built me this little tiny, whatever, a little cubby that I get to record in. And so whenever I'm home, it really works well for me to be able to do my work. And normally when I'm visiting for like 2 weeks or a week, I'll bring my Neumann and I'll bring my MacBook Pro and I'll bring more gear. But for a long weekend, my iPad and my Apogee are great. Yeah, when I was on a cruise with my mom. This is my mom, by the way, guys. She's hanging out. I actually had some jobs come in for Pandora when we were on a cruise, and I said, Mom, I've never recorded on a cruise ship. I don't know what I'm going to do. So the headboard was upholstered and really soft, so I sat Indian style facing the headboard, and I had my mom throw like comforters over the top of me, and I'm in there like snapping my fingers, seeing if it's echoey or if it's kind of dead sounding. And then I did, I think, about a half a dozen Pandora spots. They never knew. I never told them. So don't get me in trouble, you guys. So it worked just fine, and I submitted it, and but my mom was helping me hold the comforters up, and it was great. But if you guys want to check out this mic, I'll pass it around. It's pretty heavy for the little for USB mic. I personally am not a fan of USB mics, by the way. I think they sound real tinny. I really like this one though, because I've actually done jobs. I did a national TV spot for Jay-Z's fragrance called Gold Jay-Z at my brother's house in his closet in Austin on that mic and this iPad. I never told them that I was, actually have that on my website if you want to play it for them. I was like, yeah, I'm available for this spot. Do you want to do a directed session? And they're like, no, just record a few takes and send it in. And I said to my brother, I'm like, I need the part of your closet that has the most clothes in it, And I went in there and I started to record. And this is my website. It's just my name, melissamoats.com. I wrote it up there for you guys too. But underneath my clients page, I think it's up there. Yeah, Gold Jay-Z. If you click on Gold Jay-Z, it'll take us to. Why did that happen?
It's just a link.
Oh, the link's dead?
I can pull it up from.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So is it a prerequisite to have a studio when you're doing voiceover?
It really is. In today's market, in today's time, you have to have some means to record from home. And you don't have to spend a ton of money. It's a 15-second spot. I don't know if any of them are coming up, but no? All right. That's all right. I don't know why they took it down. That must be really recent because I just played it like a week ago. But anyway, my Gold Jay-Z spot was done on this, but I'll show you guys really quick one thing, and we'll play some demos and stuff, and I'll show you guys. But like this is the spot I did. So here's what my waveform looks like. It's real easy to maneuver on the iPad. I oftentimes, what I like about it is just can blow up your waveform, and it's not always easy to edit on for like long projects. A lot of students that I mentor say, well, can I just get an Apogee and an iPad and that be my home studio? And I say, I don't recommend it because it's not always easy to do all your editing and stuff on, Having a mouse and a regular desktop computer or a laptop, way better. But like, it sounds great.
We start with a hand-seared patty fresh off the grill. Then artfully handcrafted into the perfect burger with all the ingredients you crave. New Create Your Taste at McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's.
So, anyway, thanks. But so that's just on my Apogee and my iPad, and I love it. And also for iPhone people, you can also download Twisted Wave into your iPhone, and you can plug your Apogee right into that. So technology is getting more and more user-friendly. And question?
Just really quick with the Apogee, does it work with Android too if you've got a USB to micro?
Possibly. I don't know for sure. I've only worked with it with Apple products, but that might be something you can Google or try and, check it out. But I really like it as a USB mic, and it's very. The only thing I don't like about the Apogee is it's very sensitive to plosives, and if I have to, pick a pack of pickled peppers. If I have to say a lot of stuff with P's, I can see in my waveform so much stuff happening. It drives me crazy. So I have to kind of really work with the mic placement with the Apogee. So that kind of a thing to think about. But would you guys like to hear a demo or two? Okay. So one thing I'll touch on regarding demos before we play them, if you want to go to the demos page. Sure. Thank you, sir. I really recommend, if you want to do commercial work, you should produce a commercial demo. If you want to do phone hold work, you should produce a phone hold demo. If you want to do video game work, you should have a video game demo put together. I think it's great to have specific demos put together for the type of work you're going after. Now, some people I know put together kind of a montage demo or a variety demo of many different genres, and it can work, but it's confusing when you mix character work in with like commercial work. I think it's too busy, and I think that the listener has a hard time really kind of getting to know you. And I have found what I book the most is just me being myself. I'm a happy person, if you guys haven't noticed. I'm definitely an optimist, and it's not hard for me to smile and read a piece of copy and to infuse optimism into a piece. So most of the time I'm booked just to be myself and use my regular voice. But I can do character work, and I can switch it up. And you should embrace your versatility. You should embrace what you've got, and you should do as much as you can do. But I would definitely recommend, in my opinion, categorizing your demo into the types. So on my website, I have many. I have my commercial reel. And honestly, the most versatile demo I think you can put together is your commercial reel. It's kind of like the main demo reel that people put together. I do promo work, I do political work, I do radio imaging, I do narration work, instructional, corporate narration. I do automotive work. I do a lot of auto spots on Pandora. I'm selling a lot of cars. I was with Ashley Furniture for the first part of last year. It's the Ashley Furniture Home Store President's Day Savings Event. It's like, I was so excited. So I sold a lot of furniture, and my whole life is like one big giant commercial, I swear. But anyway, it's super fun. But see how I have many that apply to different genres? So that's what I would recommend. And I don't know, whatever one you want to play for these guys.
One of these or one of these? What do you think?
I would do, if you want to hit commercial demo, yeah.
Okay, imagine you had to...
Wow.
Whew. So that's a little bit of me.
Aggressive.
It's aggressive. I want everybody to hire me. Turn it up loud.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's turn it down a little bit. No problem.
Same thing for the next 5 to 10 years. You want something that would look good season after season, right? Now put yourself in your wall's position. The paint you choose matters. Hey, sweetie, guess what? Your mommy is finally going to college. And thanks to my scholarship, we've got a path to a better life. Truth or Dare. The new fragrance by Madonna. Full supplies. A brand new backpack. All new clothes. It's back to school time, and Fred Meyer has everything you need in just one stop. Life before the razor. Life after the razor. Now, get prepared for life with the Droid Razor. How far would you go for love, for peace, for understanding? How far would you go? What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-JENNY20 to get started today. What have you got to lose?
So that's my commercial reel, and thank you. And Thank you. I use that to get a lot of my commercial work, and that's your demo is your calling card. I mean, your demo has to be good, and your demo should represent variety. It should show versatility of your range. I'm sure you guys noticed I had some upbeat, chirpy, smiley stuff. I had some, how far would you go? Just like real soft and, just so many different things going on in there just to show my versatility. So that's what I would recommend. And on length for a demo, honestly, people don't want to hear stuff that's more than about a minute. I call it a hot minute. So make your minute hot, make it pop, show your best stuff, your best stuff. And clips on your demo should range anywhere from 8 seconds to 13 seconds. I wouldn't go any longer than that because people's attention spans right now are pretty short. It's like squirrel, everything is, it's just like, it's fast. If you don't get me in 3 seconds, people get so distracted. So honestly, make sure your cuts are, they're short. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can't even handle it. I do commercials for a living. And when a commercial break comes on, I'm like, I'm jumping on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Like I have to constantly be stimulated. I'm sure you guys feel that way too. That's the day and age we live in. So your demos, make them pop, make them move, and make the cuts really be very different from one another. When you line up, I was very strategic when I built this demo to make one be, what have you got to lose? Jenny Craig. And then that was what I ended on. But then putting something really soft and heartfelt to kind of really contrast. You want them to really feel hard changes so that it keeps them interested enough to go, what else can this guy do? Or what else can this girl do? That kind of thing. And then, I don't know if you want to, we don't have to play the whole thing, but if you want to maybe play 15 seconds of maybe the promo demo, that'll give you a flavor.
The search for the next big designer is on. It's the chance of a lifetime. Only one can win.
And that designer is?
Project Runway All-Stars, tomorrow at 9 on Lifetime. Stay in your current home or move on to something new. That is the problem the experts need to solve.
The Boston won't work with this stuff work here.
Watch David and Hillary on an all-new Love It or List It, Monday at 9 on
So you guys
HGTV.
get the idea for promo, and then I go into a darker one, driven to manipulate. It's like some ID discovery show. So just showing range. And then radio imaging. Still a lot of radio imaging opportunities out there. Maybe the top 40.
LA's number one hit music station. Hit music station. 102.7 Kiss FM.
So
More music.
it goes on and on. It's like really mega produced out, but that shows again range, different styles. Because believe it or not, people in the creative industry of voiceover, a lot of these creatives aren't that creative. Like they got to hear you on it to know you can, do an audition or play them your reel, and they really want to hear you on their words and on their script to really go, oh, okay, that person would be good for my piece.